And let's go ahead and switch on the camera and move it a little bit this way. Or maybe I sit right here. No, that's still too far. What's up, everybody? I am DTM Delta Tango Mike, and it is a Wednesday, 10 a.m., a little after 10 a.m. I hope you've been having a great week, and it's going well so far, and it's going to be amazing to wrap it up. It's Hump Day, Wednesday. So, I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike, and check the description of this video for the links to our Discord, to the September Hispanic Heritage Month Art Challenge, and upcoming October Art Challenge, which is going to be really, really crazy. I'm organizing my budget so that I have some stuff to give away to artists. And no matter where you are, as long as you participate, you're guaranteed to get something in for the art challenge in October. Some of the things that are in the description of the video, I wanted you to point out for a second that today, what's the agenda for today? We're going to do a workflow review for inking and formatting coloring pages in Adobe Fresco and Adobe Illustrator. We're going to go from the iPad Fresco to the iPad Illustrator to the desktop Illustrator. And I'm gonna go over all the things that the missteps and all the things that worked out, all the things that didn't work out along the way. And but before we jump into that, I want to go ahead and point out that this weekend we have a free art class at Binders Art. The link to it is at vectormaestros.com /live dash classes. And you can see all the classes that are coming up for the rest of this year. And it's at Binders Art. They're all free. All of them are free. How do we do it? I don't know. We just do it, okay? So come on through if you're in Atlanta. And if you're going to make a trip to Atlanta, make sure you come during one of those weekends where we have a free art class there every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, we have a free art class. Join us in the monthly art challenge. Like I mentioned a second ago, there's a link to the Discord. Plus, in October, we're hopping on the pen and ink drawing challenge. I was making sure that word hopping was correct. Hopping, is this correct? Hopping, yeah, I think that's right. So get ready for lots of art and goodies for those who participate. And if you want the one-on-one vector and design and art business sessions, they are you can schedule them on the link in the description of the video, vectormaestros.com /sessions. And these are one-on-one, all in on whatever it is that you're working on when it comes to art and design, plus the business of art. Live art events, like I mentioned at Binders Art, there's some IGs you can follow, Binders Art and Vector Maestros. And a bunch of other stuff you can look at later when you have time. All right, cool. Let's get to it. Let's see. What do we got? I look very little, and that's because when I share my computer screen, then we're going to need all of that real estate. Let's see. I don't need that window. I'm trying to manage some windows here. Boom, boom, boom. And if you're watching this, leave a comment in the chat, please. That's right. So this is what happens when I share my screen. This one's a little bit bigger. Okay, I like it. So I can make myself bigger. I don't like being very little. People on Adobe Live Behance, they do that. They make themselves little. Let me see. Because I don't like that. Because then what's going to happen is this is going to happen. So let's go like this. I am Delta Tango Mike. That's my name right here. See? Boom. My name is my name. All right. Let's get to it. So we're looking at, let's go. Let's start from the beginning. So for National Hispanic Heritage Month, it started on September 15. It goes till October 15 in the U.S. I was asked to come and speak to the community and at two different places, two different weekends, Kirkwood Library and at the National Center for Civil and Human Rights. Civil, there you go, not civic. And and so I was like, okay, that's a great idea. And as I heard what they were asking me for, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring some new paintings, and I should have walked the paintings in here so that I can show them to you. In any case, um, I said, okay, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make 7 new paintings, and I need to get started. And so I started to sketch them out here in Fresco, Adobe Fresco. And as I'm doing that, I think to myself, well, why don't I, finish the artwork in with vector brushes so that I can then format this artwork as a coloring page. And I was like, that's a great idea, Dan. And so that's what I started to do. I started to sketch them, draw them, and then do the inking. And I formatted these. Oh, I know what happened. Why these? So I decided to format the artwork and compose it with this purple frame, and it was a 30 by 40 frame size because the paintings are of canvas are 30 by 40. But as I started working on the artwork, I hadn't even got to the canvas. I knocked those out last week. But as I started working on the artwork, I was exporting to Illustrator and my measurements were off in Illustrator. But I needed to knock out these coloring pages, so I went ahead and used Adobe Illustrator to compose the pages, format the pages, and then I printed them out, and we used some of the coloring pages this past 2 weekends. But then, as I realized that the page size was off, that's when I uh, had to redo the artwork size in the Adobe Fresco. And so I'm gonna take you to the next step as soon as I log in. And wow, I don't like this Adobe. You gotta log. You guys can be log in every time I open this thing. I know I have more computers that have Creative Cloud, but still, it's an interruption to my workflow, man. All right, there we go. And yes, hmm, I don't even know what we're looking at, but that's all good. DTM Studio. Okay. All right. So so here's what I did. I started to work on these sketches, and then I finally finished them all off. So well, I'll get to formatting the page in a minute, but right now I need to focus on doing all the drawings. So these are the vector brush drawings of it ended up being 13 gods and goddesses. Why? Because when I first made this template grid for my sketching, I made nine, and I was like, nine's cool. Then when I made my uh, file in Adobe Illustrator, and I made a grid of 12, and I was like, okay, well maybe I can sketch 12 gods. I went away from my seven. I only wanted to do seven because I have seven canvases. But when I started focusing on the coloring book, I said, well, I can do nine. And then I said, well, I can do 12. And then when I finished 12, I realized, well, the third number 13 is a number that was used widely by the Aztecs, and so in their calendar and their writing and their counting, and kind of like the way we do 12 for dozen or 10 for decimal, they use 13. And I was like, well, to make it complete, I'll do 13 sketches. So that's what I did. I got 13 sketches. Well, because these purple guides are not 8.5 by 11 proportion, they are 30 by 40 canvas proportion. I had to go back and redraw a lot of this. And so what I did is I duplicated the project, and then I went in here and I started to on the duplicated project I stretched out all the artwork, which is great when you're working with vector brushes. So there it is. And so we have Miss Cotton right here. There's Micteca Cihuatil. What's crazy is that just finished this last night. This just happened. Like I just finished them all up. It took a long time. Took a long time to do this. And so my next step from here was to go ahead and use the export a copy to Illustrator on the iPad. That's what I did. So what you want to do at this point is make sure you turn on all the layers that you want to export. Any layer that's turned off is not going to make the trip. So let's take a look. I went from Fresco to Illustrator. Let's open up Illustrator. on the iPad. I like doing that because it's a quick jump. It's a quick jump. I don't have to worry about the internet and the Creative Cloud on my desktop or anything like that. I just go from here from Fresco to Illustrator right on the iPad. What's up, PJ? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for leaving a comment so that I know you're there. I know in the Discord we got Triple X hanging out. So anybody who wants to hang out in the Discord, just check the description of the video and join us in the Discord. And so there it is. Look at this mangled mess right here. So let's go ahead and open that first project. And so what I did is I turned on all the layers, and so they're all piled on top of each other right now. 13 layers, 13 gods and goddesses. And then there is something down here for um the the square that border, the border for the coloring page, and there it is. They're all right here, right? So as soon as that exports into Illustrator, sometimes I'll work in Illustrator on the iPad, but a lot of times, especially like right now, I'm just gonna set this to the side and show you my desktop screen. And because you exported something into Illustrator on the iPad, it will save as that file will save as a Creative Cloud file, and then you can open your desktop, and that Creative Cloud file will be right here. Look, see right there. Let's open it up. Come on, and this is when I have to, let's see, click it, and then get a cup of coffee. Yeah, there you go. I see it. hmm This is a mess. One big mess. And oh, there's something right there. I knew it. I knew there was something right there. So Control 0 on the keyboard, boom, there it is. It's a mangled mess. The cool thing is that while I was in Fresco, I went ahead and named my layers. So on the right hand side, I have each and every layer named, and boom, there goes and I don't know how to pronounce his name. Shutecuatl, Shutecuatl. This is the border. Name that border. That's the border. And then this is one God. And then that's another and another and another and another. And so all of them are piled on. Okay, but they're not going to live here because I've already made a template. So this is the first template I made. And it was 8.5 by 11 sheets. These are the labels for my artwork that I did for the first um, artist talk and Hispanic Heritage Month coloring page day at Kirkwood. So so I had that there, which I really shouldn't use this file. That's why I made a copy. Come on, there we go. Let's go open this one. There we go. This is the one. So last week, if you were here, you saw how I tried to make a coloring page, and look, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. The artwork doesn't fit. Oh my gosh, how do I do this? There it is. That's the frame. See, this is the frame that I made in Fresco, and it's different than the frame that goes in the coloring page. And I have a lot of them right here, all of them right here. Oh my God. So, but I printed these, right? Because I needed them. I had to have them. I had to have a copy to give out and hand out. And I'm looking how I like how this is set up right here. So I'm gonna have to do that with all of them. In any case, okay. So here it is. I'm looking at this like, ah man, this is not it. So I went ahead and just printed these, took them to the library and to the center museum and civil rights. Yeah, museum is the word museum, and that was that. But I went ahead and spent the days redrawing the artwork to fit the page. So here's an example, right? This got Lipoca. He's right here. Select that layer, Control C for copy, and then you have to make sure that this is set. Paste remembers layers in the layers, right? So now I can do Control V and boom, there it is. That's this Tezcatlipoca. And let's just let me see which number is he. 1, 2. He's number 2. So let's go ahead and grab all of these. As a matter of fact, just grab those, move those out the way, and grab this Gatipoca, and we'll see the big difference. Look at that. See, now it has a shape that fits. You see that? It has a shape that fits. Oops, come on, there we go. Versus before, and there's a little, what is that? That's just a line that doesn't belong there. And so it looks like it fills the page. And what I didn't do was copy my frame. Let me see the border. Control C, copy. Control V, paste, and we're just gonna set it right there. There you go. Oh yeah, I like that. That's border. Oh, Tezcatlipoca ended up in the same place. That's okay because it has the same name of the layer, so it ended up in the same place. So now we don't need this one. That is gone. There's still something off about it. Let's see. Let me see what's happening here. It does. It looks like it. It looks just weird. I don't like the thumbnail the way it looks. But in any case, right now let's focus on one thing at a time. So now here we have Tezcatlipoca, and he's off a little bit. The frame or border is there. Let's go with Tezcatlipoca. He's gonna go right here. I don't know what's all in these. This is all stuff that's gotta go little by little. Just gonna get rid of all of it. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of them all. Boom, because we're replacing them. Uh-huh. Okay, so there it is. What is, oh, it's down here. There's something down here. Look, right there. Get by. There we go. All right. So I am going to set each and every Aztec god in their place. Oops. I'm gonna be. There it is. It's kind of there. Let's go. You can see that I took the artwork all the way to the border. And it's okay that I did that. Not sure how we're gonna make it work. Okay, so this is the name. That's gotta come out. Let's set it right here. And then this is my name. And let's see. Yeah. Hey. There you go. And then set my name right here. Because what I want to do is come up with a way where they all fit. And so they all fit in a particular way so that there's room on the bottom. So what if we go like this? Uh-huh. Then lock that, get this, and go like that. There you go. And so now I can leave my signature. Let's turn that back on. I can leave my signature like inside the frame. And then Tezcatlipoca, I'm gonna write the name. Oops. Come on, wrong spot. Bam. Get the text. And Tezcatlipoca. There's some gods whose names I know very well because that's my personal god, but uh, some other spellings are like, I don't know what happened. How they do that? There you go. That's Cascadia. Let's go with that. And so now I can get rid of this other Tezcatlipoca because I wrote that. And so then, yeah, let's set it right there. Let's go like this, right? Let's, yep, 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 yep. And then we're gonna Alt, click and drag. And here we're going to type in hmm, hashtag, or no, the at El Azteca. Let's go like this. There we go. Boom. And now we make that little. And let's, oops, don't grab that one. Let's just click and drag those two. And align to the bottom. Boom, there it is. Ooh, not that bottom. There we go. Okay, is that better? That's kind of better. So the name is big because let's see, bold. And then the Azteca Moderno. That's the Instagram for the artwork. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I like it. I think it's cool with that. So this is border, and so what we're gonna do is a new layer. Just gonna say like this. This. Come on, what happened? This. Catlipoca page. See, now it's a page. And grab all of these and stick them in there. And so that way the page lives together. And so then what I'm going to do, I could have done something different, but it's okay. Let's select these two. Alt, drag them out. There it is. So Tezcatlipoca page is done. And then these two, as a matter of fact, yes, two of them. V, and then go ahead and click them and drag them while holding down Shift. And so there it is. That's the first one. Once you set up your composition of the coloring page, then you're good to go. You ready? You are ready, my man. I am going to make all the colors the same. Let's do that. So that way, Tezcatlipoca is complete. As a matter of fact, type create outlines. Where are we? Right there. Okay, so I still have everything selected. Let's go get our color. Boom. Our fill color. Now everything is a fill color. And it's gonna go like that. Let's make it a little dark. Like that. There you go. Boom. That's it. That's the coloring page. I'm a fan of um grayscale coloring pages because then you can go in and change the color of the outline depending on the marker or pencil that you're using and the paper that you're on. So Descalipoca is done. This is Azteca Moderno 2023, the 13, and we're going to save. Hey, Elfer Diseña, ¿cómo estás? So there we go. We got that. All right, all right, all right. So let's go back to our main mess and take a look. This is not changing. Come on, 13 gods. This is not changing. All right, this is that one, and this is that one. It's stuck. All right, let's close that. Here we go. Let's open our mess again. Something happened, and I couldn't see the layers. Come on. This is a pretty snappy computer, but it's stammering. I don't know why. Chantico is number one. There he goes. First one. Control C for copy. Go back to my layout over here on this other side and paste. Boom. And now bring him up. Bring her up. Bam. There we go. And so, of course, we do have the problem with the bottom. No worries. So Chantico goes down here. Tezcatlipoca. Oh, no, because Tezcatlipoca is second. So there he goes. I'm going to need a lot of these. So Alt. Alt, Alt. Yeah, let's do Alt. Select those again. Alt. And select those again. Alt. Just making a bunch of them. That's all. And let's lock all these up. And then look. See, I can grab these. And just go sideways. Boom. I'm eyeballing it. It's not super perfect. I'm okay with eyeballing stuff. Uh, Move, hold it with the shift. Got it. Lock those two, and then move it down and hold it with the shift. There it goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. And if they're off a little bit, I'm okay with it. It's not a big deal, man. It's not a big deal. All right, here we go. Back to Chantico. Boom, right there, right there. And let's save. Control S to save. Let's keep saving because something happened with this other one, and it changed. The layers wasn't working. All right, we'll go back. Okay, so again, I gotta get rid of that bottom part, and I have to change the name here. Come on, Illustrator. So caps, Chantico. Here we go. Chantico is there. Saludos desde Perú. Oh, hola, 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 y gracias por venir, por pasar por aquí. Vamos. Estoy dibujando unos dioses aztecas Y acabo de hacer todos los dibujos con Adobe Fresco y ahora estoy cambiando todo en aquí. Estoy diseñando las páginas de colorear aquí en Illustrator. So let's get rid of that because that's not gonna work. There you go. See? So let's grab this. Now we can move it. The good thing is that all these parts can be moved. Hello from India. Ankit, how you doing? Ankit. Sorry if I say your name wrong, but thank you for being here. I like having all these different layers, different elements, and being able to move them around. And I'm glad that they are vectors so that you can move this around. Move these things. If it was Photoshop or Pixel, then you had to select, copy, move, paste, etc. No, 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 no. It's vector. Cool. Uh, Doing great about it. Thank you, thank you. Está genial las ilustraciones. Oh, gracias, gracias. Son para colorear. So, if anybody wants to follow me at Azteca Moderno, they will be able to get your own copy of these coloring pages. I'm going to make them free and available for anyone to download. And I'm going to make them available here on Behance on my project. I already started the project. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. So, who are these? What is this? Behance and what's that? It's like it says two things. Oh yeah, it is two things. Okay, let me get Behance. Can I please do some work? Sometimes these notifications are out of their mind. And so there's my Behance. I'm live right there. Look at me. That's me. Yeah, that's me. This is my Behance page, and I already started to lay out the some of the work in progress of the 13 Azteca Moderno 2023 collection. There's the sketches. I took a screenshot of every sketch. I took a screenshot when I finished all the inking, and then I started taking screenshots of all the different finished inked pages. But I'm also going to add the downloadable PDFs, JPEGs, and PNGs of these coloring pages so anyone can use them anywhere in the world. They're going to be free. Okay, so far it looks so good. I do have my red here. I don't need that red like that. Let me see. Let me think. Okay, good. So everything is great. So let's go ahead and make a new layer. This new layer is going to go right here. And we're going to call this Chantico page. And then grab everything, all these layers, the border, the text, and the artwork, and set it up here. Set it inside that new layer. Select everything in that layer. Go to type and create outline. So now my text down here at the bottom is um, vector. And then I'm going to change my color. I'm going to grab my um, what do you call it? Eyedropper tool, and then select. And you know what I should do? I do have swatch. Where is my swatch? Go to window. I think I've seen it, but it's all good. Swatches. There it is. Swatches is right there. And so I want that color. So how do we do that? We add it down here. Just drag it. Boom. Bam. There it is. So that's it. So my gray is ready to go. And so anytime I need that gray, I just select it and my swatch. So there we go. We got two. Chantico. Chantico is ready. Chantico has like a Cuban name, like Orishas. It reminds me of the Orishas. Let me move that one down. I don't like it. It's too high. And I want to listen to some Orishas. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Oh, maybe that's the group name. Anyways, there we go. Chantico. Don't get sidetracked, Dan. Okay, okay, okay. Page number 3, Control S to save. And so right now they all say Tezcatlipoca because I am copying the same page layout composition over and over and over again. But once I drop in the God, it's going to be different. And let's double check that we're in the correct. That's right. So let's go to our coloring guys and let's say lock, turn that one off, turn that one off. Those are done. Xochiquetzal. Control C for copy. Bring it back over here and do a control V for paste. And there we go. Xochiquetzal. Oh, this one's good. We're gonna miss a lot of the bottom because I decided to change the formatting again. But that's okay. It's okay. Don't get stressed out now. Don't get stressed out. Maybe I can just go like this. Hold the V. There we go. Yeah, just take it. Oh yeah. Oh. Ah. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes. 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 All right. Let's fix it a little bit more. There we go. That's it. I got it. I got it. That's how my granddaughter says. I got it. All right. So let's check. Let's move this down here. Okay. Select the name. We're gonna change the name. Xochi Quetzal. You know how they do the drawing memes are like start with some shading and then finish the drawing. Start with the outline and then there's a horse. Okay. I think I just need to get rid of, let's see, lock the border, lock the name, get rid of the name right here, get rid of that, grab my name, let me see if it lets me. It does, it does. And move it over right here. Boom, got it. Unlock everything else. Go ahead and new layer. This is going to be called Xochiquetzal. Xochiquetzal page. Stay organized. Don't just dump stuff in whichever which way. You have to organize your layers so that it's easy to come back. And what's going to happen with these, I didn't even mention this, I forgot, is that I already painted 4 paintings. So I'm going to pick out 3 more and I'm going to finish the paintings. And I'll show them off at a different date. I want to go live and paint. But I paint outside sometimes because it's really nice weather. Um, but I'm going to not color these myself also in vector with Adobe Fresco. So, it's a it's got long ways to go with this artwork, and so it's better to stay organized so you can find things whenever you need them. There we go. Set that up, and I'll do a few more before we're done for today. Type create outlines because it's gonna be boring. This is very boring, all of it, and then select my color and then back. Boom. See that? There it is. Oh my gosh. And let me show you the ones that I did before. They're terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm very happy about this. Okay, these are the sketches. Those are clean outlines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, those are 12. Oh, it's missing. Oh, there it is. 13. And then vector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have the other 3 over here. Open new window. I just didn't bring them in yet. I saved them, and I was working on them in a mini, and I was using an iPad mini. Okay, because I was sitting on the couch. So there you go. So this one, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. This is not what I need to show you right now. What I want to show you was the other coloring pages. So where did it go? Style murals, coloring pages right here. No, these are the other. Oh yeah, no, these are the other coloring pages. 13 sketches, 7 paintings. Yeah, this is me painting outside. Um, 2014, 2023. It has to be right here. Yeah, there they go. 2023. I see. I see. It changed it. Okay, so these are the coloring pages that I made before. Look at that. No, I knocked it out because I needed to have the coloring pages, but I'm not happy about the composition. That's nice, pretty, but it's still not right. It's not right in the side. So instead, what we have is this. That looks like a coloring page. That's right. Okay, okay, okay. Save that. Lock it. Control S to save. There it goes. We need our next god or goddess. turn that one off. Quetzalcoatl, Control C, go back to my main file, and it's just going to Control V. Boom, it's just going to slap right on in. Oh yeah, this is gonna complain. You know what I'm gonna do? What if I stay right here? I was gonna miss some parts. All right, fine. Gonna have to redo some things here. It's all right. It's okay. Fix it. There we go. Boom. So there's gonna be many cases like this. So you know what you do. You know what you do. You know what you're doing, right? It's not good. This is not good because now it's making the lines much thicker. So what can I do here? Well, I guess I manipulate the anchor points. There you go. And this is why I work in Illustrator. Like seriously, I am okay making adjustments, and it's just a movement of the people. Vector points. Movement of the people. It's a movement of the anchor points. That's it. You see that? Look, boom. Now, got it. It works. It works. Yes, it's cool with it. Can't you can't do this with pixel art. This is why I'm very adamant about vector. I'm wrapping up the comic book this week, and it's all pixel on Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, and Fresco. But when it comes to uh, a project that you want to be able to use in many other formats, vector is number one. Okay, so we got that. Let's move him down here under those two. Unlock the text. Double tap this text here. And we're going to change his name to Quetzalcoatl. There you go. Of Azteca Moderno. Got it. And so now lock that. Let me zoom in here and oh look, I can see a little bit of space here. Boom, there we go. And let's get my signature. And we're gonna set it over there. We don't need that stick. There you go. Quetzalcoatl. That was the letter T. There are two T's. And Quetzalcoatl. Grab my name and I guess I can stick it right here. There you go. Oh yeah, and there's an edge right there. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go like this. Over. Boom. Got it. So now my outline goes all the way to the edges. Select that whole, make a new layer. Select these layers, drop it in there. Rename the new layer as Quetzalcoatl page. Then select that layer now, the new layer right there. And we're going to type create outlines. That turns all the text into vector. Then I select my gray color, and there it is. Boom, done, son. Look at that. Yes, yes. Now, of course, I could do all this, the rest of them on a live stream, but it's the same steps. You got the gist of it. We make the drawings in Adobe Fresco, the sketches, the roughs, the composition, in vector brushes, export it to Adobe Illustrator. In Adobe Illustrator, I start formatting the pages, organizing them, giving them names, and making sure that my layers are in order so that then I can export all of this and have some cool coloring pages. Stay tuned for the coloring pages when I share them on my Instagram, El Azteca Moderno, and or pay attention to my Behance projects when I update it and I have those pages ready to download. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that you have an amazing week. Don't forget we have movie night tomorrow with Odari Johannes here in the Discord. And I'll be back to streaming on Monday next week at 10 a.m. If you're available in the ATL, stop on by at Binders Art and hang out for some drawing class at 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. I am DTM, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, I forgot to say my goodbyes. Thank you, Triple X. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, Elfer and PJ. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.